didn't even get to cross.
What is going on, guys? My name is Joey Orva, DBZ God 123, and we are back with another Dragon Ball Z discussion. And today I have a very interesting topic. Now, today, guys, we're really gonna be talking about Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. Even though if the new Dragon Balls, even though if they were to make a sequel for Dragon Ball Xenoverse, it wouldn't be called Xenoverse 2. At least I hope to God they wouldn't call it Xenoverse 2. But either way, we're really gonna be just talking about the next Dragon Ball Z game and if they should have more RPG factors. Mainly, I'm talking about Xenoverse 2, but let's just call it a next Dragon Ball Z game, because some people say it wouldn't be called Xenoverse 2. No, shut the fuck up, alright? We'll just call it the next Dragon Ball Z game, but mainly we're going to be talking about if they make a Xenoverse 2 and how they should have more RPG factors. Now, let's get into this video. So, if you're not a big RPG guy, and plus if you don't like RPG games, then you're not going to like this video, / my idea of a Xenoverse 2. But if you really do like the RPG kind of games, / RPG kind of factor, then you will definitely like this idea. Because for me, I think they should just add more factors. Now, the way Xenoverse did it, how they had a little hub world or whatever, it was cool. It was cool. I actually did enjoy it a lot. But I think because, like, when we got the screenshots, here's an example. When we got the screenshots of Mysterious Warrior talking to Yamcha, most people assumed that we could be going to explore West City, maybe a celery, like West City, Bulma's house. A lot of people thought we were gonna have that kind of thing, how we could explore Kami's Lookout, how it would be that kind of RPG factor. But no, it was not like that. All it was just a little, kind of like an in-game kind of thing. So it wasn't where you could really explore West City and all that kind of stuff right there. But that would be cool for an RPG factor. So what I mean by this is, I think they should have it to the point where it's more open, like where you can explore different worlds. You know, maybe you go to West City, you have to go look for Yamcha and fight him like that. That would be cool. But at the same time, there's a limit, because we cannot forget that Xenoverse is a quote-unquote fighting game. We can't forget that. They still have a lot of things to work on for the combat and stuff like that, but I think that more of the RPG factors would be cool, like exploring more. That would be awesome. That would just be really awesome, in my opinion, just exploring. That would be really freaking cool. And plus, I'm not the only one who thinks this, but Toki City is super, super small. At times, it just feels that way. Like when you're walking around Toki City and that kind of stuff, it just feels really, really small. And I'm like, it's weird because it just feels really tiny at times. I'm walking around, it's like, there's really nothing to do. But if you had that big RPG factor where you could explore everything around the world kind of thing, like you could go explore West City and find different things and all that kind of stuff, that would honestly be very cool. I think it would add on more to the game and wouldn't make, like, the hub world somewhat boring. If not, I think they should make the hub world a little bit bigger, because it just seems kind of small. And, like, that's all I really had to say about the hub side and how they should make it more wide and more expandable where you can explore West City. That's all I really had to say about that. Another thing they should do, and this is just about, like, clothes in general. This is not really, yeah, I guess it's an RPG factor. Changing your clothes around to different colors. Okay, this doesn't get me. Battle Z does this, yet Xenoverse can't. Now, what I mean by this is change the clothes. Here's an example. You play as Super Saiyan God Goku in Battle Z, and you can change his colors around. You can make Goku's gi green or blue, or red and pink. I don't know, random colors. You can make it that. But with Xenoverse, they have very limited colorful clothes. You can't customize the colors. I mean, it's very simple. I was in a call with Dr. Love 307, Platinum TDX, Black Super Saiyan, all of them a couple days ago, and we were talking about that. Platinum and I were talking about that. That's actually a really good point. If they were to do that, it's so easy to do. It is so easy for them to add that onto the game where you could, like, change Goku's colors. And I don't get why they really didn't do that. I mean, I don't know why they didn't do that, but I think that would be something really cool, because they only had, like, what, 10 outfits you could change the color for, and that was just about it. I mean, they didn't really have anything else. It was essentially all in all just that. And I mean, who didn't want it? I mean, it was like stats were like stats or whatever you wanted to wear Goku's gi like green, but they didn't have that. So it would be really simple to do. So for Xenoverse 2 or the next Dragon Ball Z game, I think they should definitely do that. And now the final thing I did have to say is, the DBZ community would be bitching about these ideas, alright? You got people in this community who enjoyed the RPG factor of Xenoverse, And there are people who didn't enjoy the RPG factor for Xenoverse, and you gotta get it balanced, alright? You gotta get it balanced to the point where it's like, yes, they have an RPG factor and they have this as well. They gotta get it mixed. Here's an example. 60% of the combat was for Xenoverse and here's an example. 50% of the RPG was for Xenoverse and 60% was just focused on combat and stuff like that. I think they should add on more to the RPG factor. Me, because I'm a big RPG fan, I really do enjoy RPG games, and I think it would be exciting to explore it with your friends and stuff like that. I think it would be very interesting. Another thing they should add that I just thought about, private servers. Okay, for Xenoverse, this was so simple. Why didn't they have private servers? So like, if they didn't have a Toki City or whatever, they should make it to the point where it's like, you have a private server. That was so simple for them to do. For like Xenoverse 2, if they do it, that should be a thing, making a private server and more interaction with your friends. But I'm not gonna really get into that in this video about things they should add, things that they should have added on for Xenoverse. But that is kind of all I really did have to say. And a lot of people really didn't like the RPG factor of Xenoverse. A lot of people didn't like walking around to battle. You would have to walk all the way across the map in order to do the story mode. A lot of people didn't like when you had to walk all the way down to offline battles to get into a 1v1 fight. A lot of people didn't like how the way the World Martial Arts Tournament was, where if you wanted to fight you and your friend, you would have to walk all the way down over there. A lot of people didn't like that, and they had to get it mixed. And for Xenoverse, they did good, but I just think more of an RPG factor would really, work for Xenoverse. So that is kind of all I really did have to say, but I do want to hear your thoughts and your opinions, guys, in the comment section down below of the video. So anyway, guys, thank you all for watching this video. Next Dragon Ball Z game discussion, or Xenoverse 2, whatever you want to call it, discussion. I really hope you all enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed this video, as always, guys, be sure to hit this video up a like and leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. And if you guys think you would like more, if you guys would like more of an RPG factor for Xenoverse, let me know your thoughts and your opinions in the comment section down below of the video. That's all I really had to say here for today. I hope you all enjoyed. My name is Joey, and until the next, I will be talking to you all later. And until then, guys, peace out.